Welcome back to Eek, people. Today, we're covering a really serious topic.
The climate crisis.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, so lock in. Hi, people. Welcome back to Eek.
Now that you're here, you cannot leave.
No, you cannot. We're gonna cover a couple of SCPs today, two of the most famous ones that exist in the entire Foundation. So
The
we
entire
hope,
gosh darn world.
yeah, they're pretty crazy. Not as crazy as the climate crisis, though. All right, and Declan is going to read us the comment of the week.
You're gosh darn right I am. Comment of the week is going to come from Mary, who is no stranger to this channel at some point. Mary said, "So glad y'all took a break to talk about how the Conjuring movies suck, because I so agree."
Boo.
The Conjuring movies. We hate the Conjuring movies around here. All right, into the SCPs.
Yes, it's time for you to listen to us read stuff.
The first SCP we're going to be going over is SCP-096, also known as the Shy Guy. Lots of Fortnite games of this little. Both the SCPs we're going to be reading are Euclid class SCPs, which are anomalies that require more resources to contain completely, or where containment isn't always reliable. Usually this is because the SCP is insufficiently understood or inherently unpredictable. Euclid is the object class with the greatest scope, and it's usually a safe bet that an SCP will be this class if it doesn't easily fall into another standard object class.
Yeah, they're really scary, and no one knows what's going on. So, what are the special containment procedures?
All right, yeah, the special containment procedures are 096 is to be contained in its cell in a 5 by 5 by 5 meter airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside SCP-096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure 096's presence inside the cell. This seems like a bit much. Was he invisible?
Wait, so he's tiny? Wait, no, meters are meter sticks.
No, meters are big, yeah.
Yeah, I remember meters now.
No, you've gotten chased by him in Fortnite. You know he's not tiny. Description. 096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting mild malnutrition.
He's a weakling. He's a weakling.
Yeah, he's just a silly little guy. They're kind of just describing the things from A Quiet Place. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation, with no sign of any body hair. It's like a naked mole rat. Little impossible dude. SCP's jaw can open to 4 times the norm of an average human.
Whoa, wait, how big is that?
4 times the norm of an average human? I don't know, open your mouth and times it by 4?
I got a Sharpie. Half a Sharpie. He can open 2 Sharpies. I'll show you. He can open it that much.
He's also like...
That's a pretty big... He's
also like 7 feet tall or something, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. The SCP's jaw can open to 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of its eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. Do you have pigmentation in your eyes? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, like blue or green.
Is that pigmentation?
Yeah. Because I feel like they're saying he's got like whited out eyes. Like my friend Jesse from class that accidentally put white out in his eyes in 3rd grade and never saw again. So he's, little recap here. He's a naked, probably naked. They might have given him a pair of like khaki shorts, but they haven't said anything about that. He's a naked gray man with white eyes.
They gave him khaki shorts and a pair of Asics. Yeah, it is not yet known whether 096 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain functions, and it is not considered to be sapient. 096 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside its cell indicating it spends most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views 096's face, whether it be directly via video recording or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. 096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing. 096 will begin running to the person who viewed its face, will from this point be referred to as 096-1. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers per hour to triple digits kilometer per hour. Why would that be blurred? And seems to
You,
depend.
you don't want to know how, dude. You couldn't even comprehend how fucking fast he is.
Well, it's only triple digits. It can
It,
can comprehend it's not quadruple digits.
you got me there.
It's the okay, yeah. At this point, no known material or method can impede 096's progress. The actual position of 096-1 does not seem to affect 096's response. It seems to have an innate sense of 096-1's location. Note, this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions. See document 096-1. We will not be seeing, because I looked up the document for like a second, and it was like I scrolled through it for 2 seconds and just saw the text in there was like, oh shit, fuck, fuck shit, like I was like, all right, what are we doing here?
Just learned how to swear.
Yeah, that's why they don't know if he's wise. Upon arriving at 096-1's location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and data expunged.
What could that be?
096-1. God, I don't even want to fucking know.
Let's not worry about it.
100% of cases have left no traces of 096-1. SCP-096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat. Data redacted. Due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subject should be considered alpha priority. Dr. Blank has also petitioned for immediate termination of 096. See interview 096-1. Termination order has been approved and is to be carried out by Dr. Blank on data redacted. See incident 096-1A. How are you feeling about this currently?
So, from my understanding, he's a really tall guy with a huge mouth, and he's gray, and he's got no eyes, but there are eyes, but they don't even know if he's smart or not.
Isn't that the guy from I Am Legend? Didn't you just describe the plot of I Am Legend, actually?
Yeah, pretty much. This is just the guy from I Am Legend.
Well, we solved the fucking case.
Yeah. You take out all the redactions.
Yeah, we figured it out, guys.
Only Dr. Will Smith can.
He can fix this.
Yes. And he runs really fast.
I will be honest with you.
Huh.
I don't understand why this one is so much more popular than some of the other ones.
Yeah, it's not that crazy. Let's see if the logs are like insane or something, because we picked this one because it's a really popular one. And we were like, oh, let's check out what you guys, what the people that like this kind of thing think is dope. It's like, I guess sometimes on the top Billboard music, on the top Billboard music scenes and stuff, there's some bad songs. Not saying this is bad, but I'm saying it's not perfect.
It's true. I guess let's read this.
Let's read it.
It's going between a doctor and a captain.
Okay.
Do you want to be a doctor or the captain?
I'll be a doctor. I'll be Dr. Will Smith.
Interviewed Captain Blank, former commander of Retrieval Team Zulu 9A. Begin log. I read the first line. Oh my fucking god. It always sucks ass to get initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of, besides what jacked up information the field techies can scrape up. You're lucky if they can even tell you the whole story. They told us to bag and tag. Didn't tell us jack shit about not looking at the damn thing. Okay.
Could you describe the mission, please?
Yeah, sorry. We had 2 choppers, one with my team, and one on backup with Zulu 9B and Dr. Blank. We spotted the target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction, else he would have taken us out then and there.
Your report says SCP-096 didn't react to the cold. It was blank Celsius's.
Mm. I didn't realize that's what that was. I didn't realize that was a number. I was like, what is it blanking right there? There's a lot of unnecessary blanks.
Yeah, get rid of the blanks. Petition, get rid of the blanks. SCP guys, get rid of the blanks.
Like, I understand why they're there, but I don't. This one seems unnecessary.
Yeah,
This,
it's just the temperature, dude.
and yeah, it was butt naked and didn't so much as shiver. Anyway, we landed, approached the target, and Corporal Blank got ready to bag it. That's when Dr. Blank called. I returned the answer, and that's what saved me. The target must have returned, and my whole squad saw it.
That's when 096 entered an agitated emotional state.
Yup. Interviewed now pauses for a second before continuing. Sorry, got the willies for a second.
What? That's all right. Everybody gets the willies sometimes, especially when when they're eating chocolate and watching Willy Wonka. They get the willies.
This was written by a middle schooler.
No, dude, adults get the willies all the time.
Do they also say, ah, it sucked ass?
Yeah, I'd say that sometimes.
Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did, and they paid for it up the ass. Up the ass, I tell ya.
They paid for it up the ass. Could you describe it a little more, please?
Right up the ass. That's not what it says. Pauses. Yeah, yeah. It started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. Sounded, I got Australian for a second. Sounded exactly like a person. Really fucking creepy. We started firing, then it picked up the Colonel Blank and ripped off his leg. God, he was screaming for our help. Fucking A. Anyway, we were blowing chunks out the target round after round. Didn't do jack shit. I almost lost it when it started. Data expunged. Him.
The use of papers are heard moving. AT4 HEDT launcher?
This dude just played Halo for the first time before doing this. He's like, what are some cool letters? An anti-tank gun. Started carrying it ever since SCP-blank got loose. I've seen those tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target. It didn't even fucking flinch. It kept tearing apart my squad, but with half its torso gone. He draws a large half circle across his torso.
But was it taking damage?
If it was, it wasn't showing it. Must have lost all its organs, all its blood, but I didn't acknowledge any of it. Its bone structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad. Dude, I get the fucking eye. It kept tearing your squad apart. You said it 16 fucking times.
So
Jesus.
no actual.
God.
So no. This is like
we've been repeating the same two fucking things with different swear words in it. I'm not adding swear words to this. I swear to God. At the least 1,000. That's the end of that one.
Yeah, what the heck?
You know what that gave vibes of?
You
remember the expressionless?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's famous, but why?
But like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Agreed.
I will be dead ass with you. I think this is my least favorite of all the ones we've done so far. SCPs we've done.
Yeah, other than like the description of it is creepy. But like it's
the description of it's creepy, but it's also very basic.
Yeah. It doesn't move me in any way.
Yeah. I could leave it. Well, good thing we got a little teeny tiny bonus SCP for you.
All right, we are getting into SCP-173, which is an elusive class, and Declan will let you know what that is. But he already did, so...
Yeah, so this one actually came out June 22nd, 2007. This was the first SCP ever made.
Whoa, dude.
So, this one, at least like this one has a reason to be famous if we go through it in a second. I think this one will be good though.
Let's see it.
All right. Do I gotta go over what a Euclid is? Nah.
Nah, we already know what a
Nah.
Euclid is.
All right. Item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter 173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at a time, and the door is to be relocked behind them at all times. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Description:
What is he doing in there?
He's just a little guy.
I want to know what he's doing in there. I guess maybe we'll
Move.
find out.
Oh, you will. Moved to Site 19, 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. 173 is animate and extremely hostile.
Oh,
The
man.
object cannot move while within direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173.
Ooh.
Actually, this is like there's a bunch of similarities between this and Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. I believe these came out the same year. This might have come out before that episode of Doctor Who, because I saw a big argument online of people being like, "Oh, well, they stole the Weeping Angels." And it's like, no, I don't think so.
That's cool.
Um, but yeah, very, very similar. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. This also reminded me, there's one map on Dead by Daylight where there's like a bunch of statues that look like little guys. When you run past them, if you turn your camera away from them and then turn back, they're all looking at you.
I don't dig that.
It's super sick. Let us know in the comments if you want a video all about Dead by Daylight lore. We'll
Yeah,
do it. I
we're
know
thinking
we'll
on
do
doing
it.
a master lore video. So if you're
Think that'd be
into Dead
sick.
by Daylight, let us
Or
know.
videos of us playing Dead by Daylight, because we also
Yeah.
want to do that. We're
Yeah.
probably going to stream that.
Yeah. We will, and we're gonna, so.
Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking.
Declan,
Object,
I'm about to blink, all right?
but I
All
just
right.
blinked. Oh.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood.
Oh.
Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis.
He shits and bleeds out of his dong,
He kind of looks like a dong.
and he hangs out with it for 2 weeks because they don't clean it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's SCP-173.
Yeah, he's pretty cute too.
He's just a funky little dude. I liked that one significantly more than I liked this other one.
Yeah, I think that one actually has like a valid. Oh my God, it's hideous. I'm looking at it again. It's hideous.
Yeah, I was a little surprised you called him a funky little guy.
Oh my God, he has like his little butt has like blood on it and feces.
Did you look up the Shy Guy 096?
No.
You should do that real quick.
Oh, he looks like so typical.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Guys, I need you to send us really good SCPs, okay?
Well, SCP Summer is just about over.
It's just about over, but we don't want none of this hooey, all right? We want only the highest quality SCPs. So if you're watching, you've gotten to this point, find an SCP for us to read. We'll read it just for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
And next week we are going to have dun, 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 something for the finale of SCP Summer. You don't get to know what it is yet. You'll be excited. I'm excited.
I'll tell you what it is.
Excited.
Yes, guys, thank you for watching us talk about SCPs again. If you're getting sick of it, good thing it's almost over. If you're not getting sick of it, maybe we'll sprinkle some around here and there.
Gosh darn right.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for watching.
All right.
We gotta go. We got stuff to do.